I am super excited. I think I figured this out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kelly Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube will notify you every time I'm uploading a new video. And if you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links in the description box below. Why am I excited? Because look at my glasses, guys. I'm looking in the viewfinder right now just to make sure, yep, I don't see a glare in my glasses from the lights, that irritating, distracting glare that so many of you have been so patient with me about. Thank you so much. And honestly, I apologize for it taking as long as it did. Every day here on YouTube is a learning experience. It's ongoing. You learn something new every day. And this was one of those things that I, for the life of me, could not figure out how to place my lights to make that glare go away. And so because I need my glasses now more than ever, I just feel like my word, since I have gotten my glasses, my eyes are worse when I take them off. And I'm guessing it's because my eyes are relying on the glasses so much when I am wearing them that my eyes get lazy. And as much as it's distracting for you guys to see those lights in my lenses, I want to say it almost made me nauseous to take my glasses off and be seeing blurry when I'd be filming. And so that honestly is why I've been wearing them through the glare and all, and I hated it every time I was editing a video. It was the most frustrating thing, but I think that I have fixed it, and I am so super excited because, yeah, the lights are above me now instead of in front of me. And after watching several videos, I was realizing what I was doing wrong, and so I think I fixed it. I think I know what to do differently now, and yay! It's all I can say. Like, I have figured it out, and so that is amazing to me. One of those small things that just excites you and makes you so happy. This is it for me. So what do I have going on for you for today? Today I'm redoing one of my very first videos, and it is on how to stiffen burlap. I'm doing this because in the next few weeks I will be bringing to you several DIYs where I use a stiffened burlap, and I don't want to do it in every video. It was one of those things that I wanted to prepare ahead of time so I could just use it when I need it. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna redo this video because I definitely do not want to link that old video in the description box below because the quality is horrendous and I think I'm a little bit embarrassed by it. But you know what, it was one of my first videos, and you know, learning through all those videos is what has gotten me here. And so, like I said, I just figured I'd redo the video and make it a better quality, a shorter version, and show you just how easy it is to stiffen burlap. And I tell you, you're gonna love this because there really is no reason to buy it stiffen or to buy a stiffener to stiffen your burlap, because you can do it for just under $1. So let's jump into it and let me show you just how easy it is to stiffen burlap, and you're gonna love this. I like to use this roll of burlap that you can get from the Dollar Tree. If you can't find it, you could always use these smaller rolls that they carry seasonally. Or you could even pick up this larger roll from Walmart for $2.50. This is a decent sized roll and it really goes pretty far. I like to use the white glue by Jot that you can get at the Dollar Tree. You get 2 bottles for $1. You can't beat that. So I'm gonna start off by emptying my glue into a bowl. This bottle was only half full, so I'll only be using half the bottle. Then I'm gonna take and just add a bit of water to this glue because you wanna thin it out. You don't want it too watery, but you also don't want it too thick. And I gotta laugh because as I'm doing this, I'm noticing that my glue is turning brown, so my brush wasn't as clean as I thought it was, which is pretty funny. My glue is now going to be brown, but that's okay. I'm not real worried about it because this is going over burlap anyway. You're not even gonna be able to tell. Then I'm gonna place my burlap flat onto a foil-lined cookie sheet. I personally don't like to use parchment paper or wax paper. I feel like the foil is just easier altogether to use. Then using my paintbrush, I'm just gonna brush on the glue mixture onto the burlap. You don't want to completely saturate your burlap to where it's sitting in a pool of glue, but you do want it where your burlap has fully absorbed the glue and water mixture. Once you've completely covered your burlap with the glue mixture, you're either gonna set this aside overnight and let it dry, or you can do like I do and stick it in the oven at 160 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes to let it harden and dry. My burlap's been in the oven for about 45 minutes. I'm gonna take it out because it looks like it's just about hardened. Once you've taken your burlap out of the oven, you're gonna wanna remove the burlap from the foil pretty quickly because we used a baking method to actually dry this burlap. You don't want it to bake onto the foil and stay there. So if you let it cool too much, it makes it a bit tougher to remove it from the foil. And by using the oven method, I baked this at 160 degrees, so it really wasn't all that hot to touch anyway, so there's really no fear in burning my fingers. Once you've peeled your burlap up from the foil, you'll see on that back side that there are still some spots that aren't completely dry that are a bit wet. So I'm gonna flip it over to that side. I'm gonna place it back in the oven for about 5 or 10 minutes, and that should do the trick.
Some of you might be asking, why do you want to stiffen burlap? I like to stiffen my burlap for one of two reasons. And can I say stiffen burlap anymore in this intro? I don't know, but why do you want to do it? One, because once you've done it, you can cut your burlap and it stops the fraying. And secondly, it is easy to mold and shape once you've done it. And so that opens up endless possibilities for some farmhouse, rustic DIYs, any DIYs really using burlap.
It's been about 10 minutes and my burlap is good and dry and nice and stiff. So I'm gonna flip it back over to the front side because you'll notice that one side always seems to look a little bit more shinier than the other. So that top side of your burlap really just comes out looking perfect. Now, when you take your scissors and you cut your burlap, you are going to have such a nice, clean, straight edge with no fraying, and it really does make working with burlap in a DIY so much easier. Would you just look at that clean, perfect edge we have there? And just a bit of a tip, when you have scraps like this from a DIY that you've cut up your stiffened burlap, I like to unweave my burlap and keep these longer stiffened burlap strings because they make for great pieces that I definitely will be using in an upcoming spring DIY.
I told you, it is quick, easy, and best of all, it's budget friendly. And so like I said, I like to do it in bulk because I don't want to do it when I need it because it's going to slow my DIYs down. But I tell you, I've got some exciting new fun spring DIYs that I will be bringing to you using stiffened burlap. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and found it informative. Please give this video a thumbs up and let's get this video to 5,000 likes because those thumbs up, they really do help my channel to grow and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget and bye for now, everybody.